Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paola Karroum. I have a private virtual studio here in Culver City, California. Welcome to my crazy Pilates life. I was just gonna do a quick trapeze flow. I have 2 blues sprung on the high position. Great, so if you're ready, we'll begin. So this is completely a free flow. So I'm gonna bring this down. So you know I got my little portable table here. Perfect. And I'm gonna place it right here. Nice. So I'm gonna be starting inside of the push-through bar. And I'm gonna ensure that I have at least a hand's width distance away because I'm going to be going into a back extension. If this exercise that I'm gonna start with, because I'm already warmed up, I'm gonna start with advanced abdominals. So we're gonna begin finding that safety, comfortable position for me. I'm going to place my hands inside, pressing the arms up. Abdominals are engaged. My legs are pointed. I'm looking away in the vista. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, pull the belly in as the arms come down. Roll back. You'll find that the trap bed ends at the mid-back. That's good for me. Bending my elbows out. Pressing the arms straight as I go into extension. Inhale. Bending the elbows, straightening up the arms. Pull the belly in. Bring the chin to chest. And round up. Sitting up nice and tall. So I'm going to go ahead and start with flow. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. I hope you can see me. Could you see me? Not sure. Let me show you how I look on this end. Okay, let's try that again. Couldn't see what the hell I was doing. Here we go. I'm gonna do it 2 more times so you can see. So I'm finding that hands width distance apart. Yes? Good. Arms are straight. Inhale. Exhale. Slide the shoulder blades down. Pull the belly in. Tuck the tailbone and roll back. Bend the elbows out to the side, opening up the chest. Going into back extension. Inhale, straighten up the arms. Exhale, bend the elbows. Arms are straight. Pull the belly in. Rising back up tall again. Let's do that one more time. So my channel is new, so I'm gonna make a little bit of bloopers, but I'm willing to fix it. You have the patience. Nice. Okay, you know what I want to do? Some footwork. I'm going to take my blues off. So I was trained to do footwork where the bar is, where you're above the bar. I'm not inside the trap bed, but I'm going to explore both today. So what I'm doing is I'm taking off my safety strap because I'm going to bottom load my push through bar. Yes? So safety is number 1. We are going to strap this bar. I have a carabiner here. And I'm gonna place it right here because if my footing slips, boom, it's held by this safety strap. I am a conditioned person. So I'm going to use 2 long purples and they are attached to these eye bolts in the back of the bed. Standing inside of the frame, I want you to spring your trap bed as so. So when I was a little bit more younger in my day, I actually failed my test out because I sprung it up a little bit differently, and she wanted me to stand inside and do it this way so that I wouldn't hurt myself over the years. So that makes sense. So I wanted to share that with you and be very clear. All right, here we go. So for this, I really like to get my oove now. I have a small oove. If you don't have one, this is really interesting when doing footwork. So I'm just totally flowing with this, okay? This is gonna be very interesting to get into this position. Because I'm going to lie in this oove, somehow going inside. So let me just roll in. See how I rolled in like that? Boom, right? Now, here's the deal. So this is where you're gonna have some back strain flexibility. Good. Nice. So you're gonna have to like manhandle it, right? So the tip of the oove is between the scapulas, and depending on your comfort of your pelvis, you might have to shift your body either down the oove or up the oove. So I'm just gonna see how I'm gonna be right now. Shimmy it. All right, so look at this. Look at this. This is super yummy here. Okay, I'm in my oove. Woohoo! I just want to just sit here for a second because this is super amazing, this feeling. Okay, good. Now time to get to work. Now I'm going to bring my feet onto this bar. Yes. I am not going to look at you anymore. So I'm just going to talk to no one up here. I am pressing my feet into the bar. My toes are on. Good. And I have this beautiful support with the oove. I'm going to straighten the bar. Bend the knees. So that bar is nicely planted, nicely supported by the balls of my feet. We've talked about this, the hot spots of the feet. Find your footing here. Find your footing. This one's a little bit off. Good. Now I got it. Woo! Just straighten those legs here and allow the back of your body to feel that support from the oove. It's really, really nice, guys. So we're in parallel. I'm watching the alignment of my feet. I am going to begin my footwork. So I'm paying attention to how my knees are bending, how they're tracking over my toes. Good. I'm going to begin. Bend the knees. Straighten the legs for 1. Yes, you can. You can do this. This is wonderful. Hello. Shit's strapped in, guys. Trust me. I believe in balanced body apparatuses. I love all their equipment. Sometimes the springs will snap at you, but as long as you spring them up correctly and you're trained correctly and you're certified, you got this. Good. Pressing up and down. Good. Now I'm going to bring the heels together, toes apart. I got that imaginary $100 bill. There's a heck of a lot of pressure pressing in, but I got that oove underneath me, so it's so nice to have that beautiful support of the oove, just to allow this movement here. I've had a long day. Been up early. Now I just gotta do me. 1 more. Bend the knees. Straighten the legs. Marrying the legs at the top. Good. Find that second position. Heels on the wide position. You got this. Check it out. Bend the knees. Straighten the legs. The oove just makes you work so much more efficiently, and it really just provides you with the right amount of information neurologically to really get your movement patterns to be better. than what they are currently at. Last one. Good. I'm going to bring the balls of my feet back in. I'm going to focus a little bit on that plantar flexion, dorsiflexion. So my heels are melting underneath the bar, and I'm going to press my toes up to the sky. Drop the heels down. If you want to do a little bit of a coordination, let's try it. So again, I'm not looking at you. I hope that you're not looking at me, but you're watching, like you're listening to me. So please trust in my voice, what I'm going to say. So bend the knees, melting the heels underneath the foot bar. As you bend your knees, you're going to allow that foot bar to feel like you're bringing those heels up. Good. Straighten the legs. Point the toes at the top. Drop the heels as you bend the knees towards the chest. Pay attention to the tracking of your knees over those toes. Good. Pressing the bar up with the heels. Yes, the shaking. Point to the toes at the top. Boom. Good. I'm done. I've done enough. Bringing my bar down. Look at me. Look at me, because I'm strong. If you're spotted by somebody, ask for help. This is how I'm going to get out of this. Super simple, guys. I'm just going to just roll off of it. I'm just rolling off of it. And just chill for a second. Oh, God. My whole body is awake. The ooh is so great. And if you've never done footwork on the ooh, you should try it out. All right. Woo! All right. I'm going to move on to this side of the bed. Over. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to do a roll down, but I'm going to unspring this. So let me show you how I'm going to get this out, okay? So if you're ever like in the studio area, like you're going to come back in, standing on the bed, and I'm going to take off the spring like this. Boom. Boom. Then I'm going to come around. See this? And now you'll be able to take off the carabiner, releasing the strap, the bar. And what you can do is just loop it, right? And you can strap it up. And we're going to move on to the other side of the bed now. And I'm just going to attach this carabiner up here. And now the bar is gone. Great. So, let's get the push through the dowel. I'm going to bring the dowel over. And I'm going to bring my handle. And then, so I got my dowel. And I'm going to show you these. I really like these. If you guys haven't got this yet, I love these resistant light. Let me show you here. Instead of a spring, I'm going to use these. This is an elastic tubing. It's like butter, right? It's a little bit less aggressive than the actual spring, but I'm going to use these. And I'm going to get my dowel attached. So I have two short yellows sprung on high up. And I'm looking for a handle. Where is the handle? Ah, here it is. Okay, and you know what I'm gonna get? I'm gonna get the long ones too, because in the resistance kit comes the long ones as well, right? So let's bring this down. Let's mess around with this real quick. So I'm gonna bring that oove in, and we're gonna practice this movement with the oove. And I'm gonna bring this up a little bit, right there. Cool. All right. So I have my oove. I'm going to be sitting with, so this is a, I'm gonna sit in this valley right here, closer to this tip. The higher up that you sit up, the more intense this exercise is gonna be, I feel. So play with it, see where you're at. Okay. Move. You don't have to come back. Sitting in the saddle, they call it. So, I'm like this, right? I'm like trying to measure it perfectly where I want to be. All right, so I'm gonna start off with my hands on the outside of the dowel. My thumb is also wrapped over with everything, so I'm not holding it under there like this. I'm like bringing it all over. Good. Good. So I'm actively pressing the back of my heels into the uprights, sitting nice and tall, engaging the abdominals. Inhale, and I'm gonna pull the bar down halfway and up. And this is how I like to get into this move, because I'm like waking up the lats, my arms, my abdominals. Good. Holding here. So this dowel should be right in front of your sternum. Pull the belly in and roll back. One vertebrae at a time. So this move is really, really, really nice because I get this nice extension here. But control the neck, right? So you're not like flinging the neck, you're gonna bring the chin, just keep the dowel where it is, pull the belly in, and stacking up tall again. Inhale, and exhale. Opening the chest, pulling the belly in, bringing the chin to the chest, allowing the abdominals to lead the roll up. Here we go. One of my favorites here. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, roll down with control. Hold that C-shaped curve, right? What you're gonna do is you're gonna bend the elbows out to the side, driving that dowel towards you. Good. Getting in some arm work here. Working the chest muscles. Inhale, and exhale. I'm gonna do a neutral back. What do I mean by neutral back? I mean that the low back is in line with the back. Okay, so we're not tucking, we're gonna keep like a flat board behind the back. So I'm gauging the dowel, and I'm not gonna tuck, I'm just gonna hinge back with the flat back. No extension of the spine. Hold. Inhale. Exhale, coming up taller over the sit bones. Make sure you don't hyperextend the knees. Drive those heels into the foot bar, into the uprights. Inhale. Hinge with the flat back. Inhale. And exhale. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's do some leg lowers using the oof. Why not? So, I'm gonna bring back those long circles. And I'm gonna spring them on the open end. So those of you who are new, the opened end is the end that does not have the push through bar. And I'm gonna bring this, I'm so relaxed right now, it's hard to talk. Okay, I'm gonna bring my springs on the middle bar. But because we're gonna use it with the oof, we're gonna have to bring it up a little bit because we're gonna be a little bit higher up, right? I kind of like it like right there. You see that? See how the purple springs like are almost touching the bed? That's where I like to be. Or that's like a good rule of thumb, right? Okay, why am I walking away? I'm gonna get my Y loops. See that? These are called Y loops. All right, I'm going to attach the Y loops. Why am I talking about the Y loops? I like the Y loops on how you're able to use your feet without worrying about losing the strap. So traditionally, this was not done on Y loops. This is like a contemporary thing in the Pilates repertoire, and it's just a better connection. Okay, let me take some water here. So let's practice. Let's practice this. All right, I'm gonna bring the oof here. Now, using the oof is gonna require you to work your upper body a little bit more, right? So I'm gonna have to figure this one out, guys, so please be patient. So I'm gonna be sitting like, I'm gonna try to imagine that I'm almost gonna come off the oof. Like I'm almost on the bed. Now I'm gonna bring my abdominals in and I'm gonna walk down that. I'm gonna make sure that the neck is right in between the scapulas. And I'm gonna chest it here. Yeah. I'm gonna come down because I want my arms straight. I want my arms real straight. Can't be shy on this. Like you gotta be able to like figure it out, you know? Okay. That's this balance body. My top of my foot is gonna go through there. Okay, let's test it out. Feet are going to be in the Y loop. So let's just wait a second. Let's just test it out. How do we feel? I feel fine. Look at me. I feel freaking great actually in this position. I feel like pelvis is just supported so much better, and then I have something to press into. So your hands can be here, or for some extra arm work, you can hold behind you with the micro bend of the elbows. Just make sure that the shoulders are back and down. But this is pretty taxing. I think I'm just gonna be here today. Like this is nice. See that? Elbows are bent. Hands onto the abdominal area. Let's try that. So paralleling the feet. Holy smokies. Holding behind here because I gotta press into something. Yes. Yes. So my arms are working. My abdominals are working. My legs are working. They're individually sprung. So I'm really trying hard to draw this imaginary line coming straight down. You know why I love the move in this position? Because I'm able to get so much nice extension in the hips. Now I'm going to do circles. Split, circle down and around. So I don't want to lose any juice. I'm trying hard to come almost all the way up before I lose that tension. Split, stepping into that foot to draw the legs down, out, and around. Ooh. Let's do like the opposite. Pressing those legs down. Split. Circling up and around. Don't lose the juice. Ooh. Last one. And then I'm done. Ooh. done. So this is how I'm gonna get out of it. Bring in my hand, bring in my hand. I'm gonna release. My opposite hand is reaching to the other opposite foot, right? Hello. Let's do a reverse abdominal. So we can definitely just start keep moving here. So we're gonna pull up, roll back down. Last one, and coming all the way up. Holding the tops of the knees. Look at this. Extending that until wave. Good. All right. I'm gonna just do one more move today. I'm not gonna use the OOF. It's a full body exercise. It's called the Advanced Mermaid. I like to practice this move because it feels and looks so dramatic, but yet so fulfilling. So I'm gonna move you guys down over here. I don't wanna have room. I'm gonna put you here. Let's see, you guys can look at me from here. You guys are gonna look at me from like a side angle. Yes. Okay, so I'm on the old trap end or the, put you up. Hi. Okay, hi. I'm here on the push through bar. I'm gonna bring it down. I'm gonna have two glues. Get the safety strap out of the way. One, two. I'm like, oh my God, it's so dirty. All right. So I put you guys there because I'm gonna be swinging my legs around. But essentially, it's a full body exercise. So if you've never done this before, just, be careful. Do not let go of the bar. Okay, so I'm here. I'm gonna warm up into this. It's sprung, so it's hard, okay? It's intentional to be sprung on two glutes because you have to be able to get that resistance and support. Good, so I'm gonna sit down with my elbow bent to the side. I'm sitting up nice and tall on those sit bones. I'm gonna press the arm down and through the uprights as I come up and over. Keeping that opposite hip down, coming up. Now, if you just wanted to keep it here and do mermaid, take off a glue. So it should be on one glue. But again, I'm gonna be doing the advanced mermaid, so I need two glues. Here we go. Coming down, up and around, and back up. So I'm using the strength to come up into that lateral bend. The lateral side of the body. So let's do it again. Now I'm gonna do the whole move. And yeah, we're coming up to the end. So I'm trying to find my side here, right? Here we go. So let's try that again on this side. So I'm coming into it. Here we go. Feels so different on this side. Ready? Let's go. Pull the belly in. Bring the legs up and around. Coming up. Let's do one more. Woo. Something like that. Woo. Definitely a progress. Woo. Okay. Let's pull down the body. Come on the outside. Come onto that move again for balance. Okay. So I'm going to bring this blue here. And I think that a blue and a yellow might be very nice here. But I can be wrong. I don't know. I have to try it. I'm looking for enough support, but I don't want to put too much support. I'm going to test it. Okay, that's cool. All right. Let's bring it here so you can see me. I'm going to work on that flexion and extension. Actually, let's go like this and look at me like this. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, look, I'm going to get my oof, and I'm going to stand on it. I love ending any class by standing on the oof, okay? I like to stand on the oof. It's wonderful. Let's show you how to stand on the oof, though. So, before we do this exercise, so let's bring this out a little bit. I'm going to point the camera down. Here's how you get onto the oof. All right. I like to come onto the oof and stand onto the side. I'm going to bring one foot up and I'm going to cross this like valley spine here, right? I'm going to like feel it out for a second. Okay, very nice, very nice, very nice. As soon as I got the balance, I'm going to focus my eyes and I'm going to move around like that. See that? And you're going to be wobbly, and that's good. We want our nervous system to respond. This is what keeps the core engaged. So I'm going to come off of it because now I'm going to stand on this oof while I go into that spinal flexion extension to end my session today. So you're not going to be able to see my feet. Lord help me. I think of the most insane things to do. And I want it to be particularly close. Okay. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. You can't see me. I am a little bit away. Well, my nose is very close, which is good. I want the bar close to me. My elbows are bent. And I'm going to keep a micro bend here in my knee, so I'm not locking them. Let's try this out for a second. Straightening, bending, and straightening up the arms without falling off of the oof. Good. Again. Good. Holding it here. Pull the belly in. Lead with the crown of the head. And forward, and then extending the spine, tail away. Pull the belly in. Take a look at the navel, slide those shoulder blades down. You got this. Don't let the bar control you, and then you're going to stack up tall. Good. Again. So we love ending with cat-cow. Might as well just put some resistance on it. You're getting a wonderful stretch in the back of the legs and throughout the spine. You're working on balance or control. Press those hips forward as you allow the bar to travel towards you. Bend the elbow, slide the shoulder blades back and down. Great. Now, I'm going to come off. I'm going to let go of the bar. And I'm just going to jump, boom, off of it. And I'm going to walk the room. See how I feel. I feel good. I feel really good. So this was just a quick trapeze flow in between clients. I love to try out new things. I like to use different props. If you like what you saw, comment below. If you want to learn a little bit more, let me know, and I'm here to assist you and help you move and feel better. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful day.